Good afternoon, my crafty friends. This is Debbie, DRN Market, and we're back again today. And I'm going to well, my goal is to create a journal out of this book here. So this was something I picked up at a thrift store, and I know it wasn't this way. It has some water damage when I purchased it, so I must have had a plant on it or something. Water got to it, but yeah, it was a thrift store. It's very inexpensive. So what I think I'm gonna do is start making my journals a little bit smaller, maybe like for 2 or 3 months. Um, they get so big. You guys have seen that really big one. Oh, there's some paint on there. So what I'm doing here is I do want to keep this part of it because I do want to keep just this spine. I'm thinking about maybe putting a doily on there. I do have some doilies too that I've collected. So let's see. So you guys can have a good look. It's not too distractive. So let's see. Maybe if I put this in here, I've seen other creators, slip something inside. This is kind of too big though. Okay, well, we're just going to go very slowly and just slice. We want to slice the pages off. We don't, you can do the glue the pages. I did that. To me, it just creates more bulk. So I just don't want to, what I'm trying to avoid not cutting into is the spine because I do want to use that. I mean, I guess I could glue it and try to repair it if I did cut it, but I don't know. Let's not do that. Let me see. I think I have a metal ruler that might be thinner. Might be able to get that down in there. Not positive, but that wooden one seemed a little bit wider. Maybe we can get this one in here. Oh, there we go. Okay, that'll just kind of help not cut into the spine is the goal. Once you get the first one done, usually, let's see, I didn't press very hard. Got that netting going on there too. Like I said, slow is the best way to do this. You try to try not to, if this is something you want to do. Now, if you don't care about, the spine and you're going to get rid of it, I mean, that's fine. I'm just trying to save the book cover. So there we go. We have that one side. See, that's still intact. This will be reinforced though. Definitely have to reinforce it. Now, since that is loose, now it's a better chance of not ruining it. So we have that piece of fabric in there though that's holding it all together. Move some of this stuff out of my way. This is a new blade, so it works a little bit better if you have a newer blade. This is in there really good. There we go. And then those pages you can reuse. The pages that I'm cutting out, or you can use them, to protect your surface so you don't get glue all over the place. There we go. Oh, there we go. And then this is nice and white. and clean this first couple pages. And I think the back also has that. So you can use that for something else also. So let me just go ahead and set that aside. So you guys let me know if you've done anything like this. It's just a different way. There's so many different ways to create your journal. Let's see here. I probably want to kind of cut some of that out of there. Just it will interfere with the, this is just the paper, not the spine. Trying to get that back just a little bit so we make our reinforce it. We don't want anything in the way. Let's see, I probably could run my blade just to get a, as long as I don't cut into the spine itself. Oh, that worked better. Let's see. Oh, sorry for all the racket. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, the scissors worked well too. Okay, that is the back side. So you could paint this or anything. You know, I am just going to leave it. It actually has a kind of cool design, but it's going to be covered up. This, the name and the author will be covered up either in the doily or something else. Okay, so now this is now I need to create a spine. So I did find this cardboard. It was shipped. Something was shipped in it. So what I'll do is I'll get a nice piece. Let's see. I wonder if we could just use this. Or if that's going to be doable or not. I don't know. I just like that it kind of bends. I like to have that little bend in my spine just so it's not so stiff. And I'm thinking about maybe even making this kind of like a garden theme. The papers aren't going to matter what I use in the beginning because, you know, I always cover them up anyway. Okay, now I got to make sure that's long enough. Okay, it is long enough. Let's see here. To cut some more off. I wonder if I can get a measurement. Let's see, that looks like 2 inches. No, that wasn't 2 inches. That's not right. Okay, that's 1.5 inches. That makes more sense. Let's see, 1.5 inches. Yeah. Back this way. We'll go ahead and, sorry if my head's in the way down there. I wasn't even paying attention. Let's see here. I'm kind of using the lines on the mat and make sure it's a little bit level. So 1.5 inches is there. And hopefully this works out all the way down because I'll have to cut out another piece, but I think it will. I think I'm getting rid of the funny little cut up there. Okay. Oh, I need this back. I don't need to draw a line, just as long as I get those lines on there. I don't know if you guys can see my little marks or not, but that's what I'm following. Okay, there we go. Let's kind of hold that down. Now I don't use a lot of pressure on the first um, cut just because it has a tendency to move, and then that way it kind of just gives you another guide to go through. Okay, I just got to barely cut these pieces off here. And it looks like that'll just these little jagged, funny little pieces. That should be the good length on there. And two, by not doing too much pressure on your knife, the knife is working for you instead of, you having to push so hard. That might have just been too perfect of a piece there. You might want to give yourself a little bit, more, a bigger piece to play with. Let's see, I think that'll work. Seems like it. See, what I like is the lines are already there for you. I think I need to cut a little tiny bit more off though. Oh yeah. Top and the bottom there, just a little too. It's probably better for it to be just a little bit shorter. Anything to have a little bit of less work. Oh, outside too. Okay. I don't think that was quite as much. I'll just get it in there. It wants to be, you want it inside of the spine. You don't want it hanging out. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. It's all inside. Nice. That's really nice. No, it's not like completely perfect as far as like this is a little bit wider over here, but I am going to use these lines to sew my signatures in. So, and then it bends just a little bit. That just gives it a give. So, okay, let's see here. Now, if I'm doing you can do this two different ways. You can just glue this on and use this and go through all of this, which I think I might, but then I need to cover this up with something. Got to remember to do that. So, it's probably not going to matter that those lines are there. Got to cover it all up. So what I can do is actually use those pieces of paper and it'll match, or I can choose something else. Here, just to cover this up. Oh, maybe I want that list a little bit shorter there, it looks like. Yeah, I probably wanted this. I know I'm being kind of picky here, but then that way there's you already have a guide to go by. So I'll just trim that up a little bit, and then it's all inside. I'm just doing, this is just on the fly, you guys. I didn't even really think about this. That's why it's not organized, my video. So just kind of like thinking of things as I'm doing them, that would be helpful for you. Or maybe you have a better way. Oh, there we go. But I do like those lines. Hopefully I can use those lines. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm trying not to go too far into this. But what I guess I can do is just go ahead and put this in there. I'll go ahead and just get that glued in there. And you know what I have found? That this Mod Podge actually, it gives a little bit more than glue. So you get that, you know, that movement. So, yeah, I was just going to let you guys know that's what I found, that it does. It really, it moves a lot. You know, it gives that give. It doesn't like a dry, a really stiff glue. So I think that it worked better. Like one of those golden books I actually did with the other glue, and it came out really stiff. And then the Mod Podge wasn't like that. So good to know, huh? I think I'm probably gonna order like Mod Podge in a little bit bigger containers. You know, it says it's matte too, but I noticed it does dry a little bit different. So I am going to go ahead and go through. This means my signatures are going to go all the way through the original spine, which is fine because it's going to be covered up anyway with the doily. I don't know where it is right now. I would show you, but I would have to leave again. Yeah, and you want to leave this space here. That's where it bends, so you definitely want to leave that. There we go. Gotta get this dried though. Can't putting in signatures when it's wet. So this does have a little bit longer drying time. You know, I think I'm gonna get some pretty papers and put on the inside of this. So, you know, I have like since I was going with that garden theme, I do have cardstock with that garden theme. So I think what I'll do right now is just show you how I'm going to do the signatures. I have a bunch of papers over here. I think these were left over from something else. Now, because like I said, I cover things up. So here's this one that folds out, which I'll probably just go ahead and use. That's an old calendar page. That's a crossword. I'm not sure what page that is. That one's ripped. I guess that's just a plain paper. Okay. Let's see what else we have over here. Oh, we have some music paper. I have to decide how many I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use, what did I say, 3 signatures. Wonder how many pages I should use. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's 5. Here's a book page. 6. Let's see. I just don't want it too thick. You want to leave a little bit of room so you can decorate. See, here's a map page. I made this one like a fold out with pockets too. So this is 7. So maybe if I do 3 signatures of 7. And then I also have this other paper down here that this was the I know you guys heard me talk about the Easter egg dyeing. And this one, I don't know, I didn't care for the green, but since it's a green book and I kind of going for garden, I'm thinking maybe I might use this. So that's 8. Okay, that's 8. Some more of that. Okay, well, maybe we'll do 8 then. Let's see. We have 1, 2. Well, this is a book page. This is a textbook page. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm not going to use that one. That was pretty. Oh, that was 7. So now I'll do another green Easter egg. Okay, that was the 8. So I have a lot of papers over here. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's kind of moving. 3. Okay, I'm trying to find the fold here. Oh, there it is. 3, 4. Okay, I want a little bit different. That's kind of the same. 4. Oh, here's 5. Got another book page. That would be 5. Those are book pages that I've actually glued together. 5. 6. Oh, here we go. 7. And then 8. And lots more to add. If it doesn't seem like enough, I can always add some more. So, see, that's about 20 minutes, you guys. Not too bad. Now this is just, like I said, this is 3 of that book page might be a little bit too big, which we can cut or fold either way. Now this seems like a lot of room, but that's what you want. You really want lots of room. So let me go ahead and just scoop these out of the way a little bit. I don't think that's dry enough to do anything with. Oh, look, I laid something on here. Kind of made a little design on that one. So let's see. This large page, let's see, all the other ones fit in there, I think. Will definitely get a fold. I'll have to fold that or cut that. That sticks out just a little bit too much. So here, we'll go ahead and we'll just move this out of the way for a moment. Let's see here. Well, it looks like that might fit that way. I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and cut the, or to strengthen the page, what I should do is just glue it. Just glue it on the other side. And then that way, let's see here. Oh, I kind of want to, let me mark it so I know where this goes. So it looks like about right there. We'll just do both the same. We'll just make sure they're both the same. I might go ahead and trim off. It looks like I'm going to trim off a little bit from the top. At this point, I really don't want it hanging out. So you could, I could actually just leave that too and make that a tuck spot. I could do a tuck spot on both sides, and then and always change my mind later on if I start, to decorate. Yeah, I think at the top, we'll just cut just a little bit off from the top, and then that way it's all ready to go. I don't have to worry about anything hanging out at the moment. I think sometimes I put too much paper in my paper drawer. But yeah, this was again, you guys. Any of these books and books pages that I use, they were nothing precious, nothing, um, valuable. So yeah, just to let you know. Okay, where'd that other page go? Oh, I guess this all went in here. Okay. I don't, I know some people like they have like a certain order that might stick out. Look in some of these other papers. Is that going to stick out? Let's see here. Oh, it is sticking out a little bit. So we can go, I can just refold this. Let's see, maybe not. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to cut that off. We can use that for something else. I don't mind that it's jagged. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I gotta recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so where'd this page come from? Oh, that must just be extra. Okay, here's my other ones. Okay. All right, you guys. That's gonna be it for today. And then definitely do a part 2. And the only reason, you guys, it is it for today. I really got to let that glue set up in there because paper gets really soft. Even cardboard gets really soft. And trying to poke holes through this is, yeah, not going to be good. So there is a drying time. It's good. It is a good idea just to let it dry overnight. I am going to put a heavier book on here and just give it a chance to stick to it. I'll get the doily and anything else I need. So thanks so much for watching. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye.